Here we go. Any second now. Any second. There I am. What's up, everybody? How all y'all beautiful people doing? Let me first try to... It's been a while since we've done one of these, so my settings are a little out of whack. So we've been having some technical issues that will hopefully get fixed soon. Let's fix the angle a little bit. Just a wee bit. No, maybe a little further out. Boom. Look at y'all. Perfect. I think. So, what's up, everybody? First off, I want to say thank you to Squid for the follow. Thank you to Cringy, Squid, and Bert for all the lovely hosts. And hopefully I didn't miss anyone, so let me do a quick little check-a-redo there. No, I did not miss anyone. Good, good. I keep looking at my hand. I keep forgetting that I have my chat up in front of me. Let's put the opacity up a little bit so it's easier to see you lovely people. There you go. And then let me just grab this. So now I can actually sit down and say hi to everyone. What's up, Draco? Hey, Squid. Hey, Bit. What's up, Bucket? Hey, Ceres. Hello, Bert. Unfortunately, there's no scripts unless you got BTTV. Then you can type in Steven and a script's there. Good old Steven. He holds my heart. What's up, Bruce? Hello, all of you beautiful people. Hello, Meta. Hello, Flip. Hope all y'all are doing good. You know what? This lack of a frame rate's gonna make me grumpy. You can't see it. But I can. Oh, there we go. We just had to turn eco mode off. Fluid. Alright. So, we're just gonna sit down and chat. Sit down, just have a nice little discussion together and vibe. Stretch. That's a dab, Draco. That's not a stretch, but you know, I got you regardless. I got you regardless. What's up, Barry? How you doing? Alright. So, first order of business. Spooky months just ended. We gotta talk about Halloween. How'd y'all spend your Halloweens? What'd you do? Flex that. There we go. That's more like it, Draco. What'd y'all do on your Halloweens? I personally was gonna be going to a virtual Halloween party with Buff and Shia and a few others. Oh, no, there goes my tracking. Buff, Shia, and a few others. But unfortunately, due to some technical difficulties, things just got overwhelming, and I had to call it off as much as I really didn't want to, and had to, I basically curled up in bed and watched like 5 episodes of the Stephen King Mist TV show. But we'll get into that later. I have a whole bunch of stuff I need to say about that show. Mostly that it's ass. But we will talk about that later. And we're gonna, you know, we'll reel the conversation back in to be talking about Halloween. Ate some chips and played a horror game. That sounds pretty good, Matt, except you should be sleeping. You should be going to bed. You said you got school tomorrow. Go to bed. Forehead. Did not sleep more than 24 hours. Spent the night in VRC. Oof. As long as you had fun, though, right? Had family gathering, and then left and watched Ghost Hunters some night. See, I can't watch. I never watched those kind of shows before, but since Phasmophobia came out, I can watch them even less. Because all I can picture is, like, me and Moto going into the house and just, oh, Goat Man! Oh, Goat Man, are you here? And I can't take it seriously. I made a load of shit in Photoshop. See, Bart was productive, unlike me. Carved pumpkins, ooh. What'd you carve in them? Oh, feel free to post some pictures of them in the Discord, Frosty. I always love seeing the things people make. I made Lucario once. Unknown Isaac, welcome. And thank you for the follow. Enjoy your stay. What's up, Shiro? Absolutely nothing, because Halloween is not a thing here. Yeah, sometimes I forget that, other countries don't really celebrate it as much as we do. Poorly timed dab request. It's alright, Mango. I'll give you another dab. See, that one's on the house. And Moto, how you doing today? Oh, I ran away. Moto, are you ready to play dumb video games tomorrow and watch dumb movies? Icy Dream Bear, appreciate the follow, thank you. 'Cause I'm looking forward to it. Went for a big poop so your belly feels better. I'm so proud of you. Everybody, can we get a nice little clap in chat for Moto for taking a big old poop all on his own? I'm so proud of him. JLMT, appreciate the follow. And is that malware bites? They'll restart to stay at the... Get that out of my face. I'm streaming, we ain't restarting my computer. Frick off, Windows. Hey, Sal. Thanks for popping in and dropping off a host. And yes, everybody, nice big clap for Moto for using the potty. But with the plague, that's not an option right now. I still love watching other people do Halloween stuff. Yeah, I gotcha. So, bringing this back into what I said I did. And, which was to curl up underneath the covers and instead watch too many episodes of the Stephen King Mist TV show. Let's just take a moment to talk about how awful of a show this is. Like, not even as just like the concept's fine. I like the concept, they introduced some fun stuff, but my God, is it so bad. It is so bad. Every character's so two-dimensional. What's up, Tim? How you doing? Like, all the emotes belong to you now. Gasp. Post the pumpkins. Hey, I'll take a look at it after stream then, Frosty. Good, how am I doing? I'm doing pretty good. I can't complain. It's a phase of CRT. If not, you might want to increase it. Oh, no, see. We are running CRT tech, you know. I heard a rumor. I was gonna make up some rumor about the nuclear apocalypse, but nah, we all about aesthetic around these parts. We aesthetic as shit. But, so back to the Mist and how absolutely abysmal it is. So it opens up, there's a family, it shows the wife getting fired from school. And, like, she's a teacher, so she gets fired. And then the husband's like, I'll do anything for you. And then their daughter wants to bang the quarterback of the football team. And her best friend's a gay kid. And then they go to the football game. The football guy's like, hey, we're having a party. You want to come? So the mom's like, no. No parties. No fun allowed. And the dad's like, go to the party. Don't drink and be back by 12. So she goes to the party and she gets drugged. And, somebody did a no-no to her. And then, so now the wife is mad at the husband. And then yada, yada, yada goes on. The Mist comes in. They get separated. The Mist just has random things happening in it. But literally, the show has this thing. If a character is gay in the show, they're like, this character's evil. They suck. They're bad. What's up, Bloody? How you doing? I'm doing pretty alright today, you know. Finally got the motivate. Where'd I go? Hello? Oh, I'm back. Hey, surprise ya. I'm having a good day, you know. Any day I get to sit down and have a chat with you guys is good. But, like, literally anytime my character is gay in this, it vilifies him. Yeah, the Mist got me. I can't believe it. It got me, but don't worry, I fought my way back. I went, this kid who had tried to beat up the gay kid at a party, and they're all like trapped in a hospital. So the gay kid kisses him on the lips and gets beaten up, and then he gets back up, and then they start making out. And I'm like, what? If Keith or Steve in the script were in grave danger and one had to die, who would you say? Oh, Keith would be dead. I'd die for Steven myself. Also, I love, Bert, how with BTTV, like, the fact that in my chat here, I can see Steven, but right over here, I just see a little dancing squid, and I appreciate that. Oh yeah, and it gets worse, because the next time, it turns out that everyone thought who, violated the girl at the party, turns out he's completely innocent because it was her gay best friend who did it. And I'm like, really, guys? Really? You're just gonna make every character... So they just got apparently something really against gay people with this TV show. And on top of that, there's a whole bunch of people in a church, and there's an old lady there whose husband just died out in the mist because some dude randomly shot him in the head for no reason. And then they're in the church, and she's like, the pastor doesn't like her because he's leading everyone astray. She's going to kill them all, and they will not go to heaven. So then they, one of the church people's like, Father, don't give me your permission, but I will make her beg for God. And he takes this old lady up in the tower and starts beating her up. But she manages to get away, and he dies. And then she's like, it's because the mist is a part of nature, and we are the virus, and it's da-da-da-da-da, and it just kept going on, and it seems like this show just is like, if you believe in anything, you're wrong and deserve to die. And I'm like, what? It just, this whole show's a terrible, terrible roller coaster, but I only have 2 episodes left, so I'm like legally obligated to finish it. But it's miserable. It ain't good. It ain't good. But that's fine. It's fine. Because, despite having watched this terrible TV show, Stephen King's The Mist is a series now. Yeah, they did. I think they released it in August of this year. Don't watch it. It's awful. Don't watch it. It's absolutely miserable as a experience to try to enjoy. But good news. We're gonna move on to the good news. Special somebody to me had a little cool little dream come true, which was really exciting. So you know how there's those out of context vtuber Twitters and stuff? Me, got featured on one of them, and I remember saying all the way back in February in my Discord, I'm like, man, it's my dream to get featured on one of those. So a couple days ago, I had submitted a clip, and it got accepted, and it got posted. And it wasn't just one clip. It wasn't just 2 clips. 3 of them got posted on there, and I was partying hard. I was like, this, but even faster. I was like, and I was really, really excited. It made me happy, and it seemed like people enjoyed the stuff that got posted because they got a couple hundred of likes, and I was like, it felt nice. It was a nice little dreamy do come true. It made me happy, and because of those, it pushed us well over 7,000 followers, which I think last time I streamed we were 40 off, and now we're 40 over, which is kind of crazy. But because of that, I was able to figure out what I wanted to do to celebrate 7,000 followers on Twitch, which is we're gonna have a Rage game stream, probably playing Getting Over It or Jump King, something of that nature. And I'm gonna only be allowed to, as my name has it, whisper. We're only gonna be able to talk at a volume about this high. And if I go over that volume, if I yell, if I scream, if I cry, if I panic, well, I'm gonna give away a game. I got about like 15 games saved up that are all gonna be set up to be given away, and I'm gonna hold giveaways here on the stream. And should I have any leftovers, I'll bring them into the Discord for a giveaway. How's it a celebration if you enrage yourself? Because people find it funny. People like when people get mad. It's as simple as that. Let's get comfy. Let's get comfy while we sit and we chat and we vibe. But yeah, so I thought it would be a fun idea. Originally, I was going to do a horror game. But personally, I think it would be even funnier if I was just getting mad at the entire... What is my leg doing? My tracking has been abysmal. What is love? I don't know. Baby, don't hurt me. No more. Have I grown taller yet? Yes, Bert. I went onto some shady website and I started buying leg lengthening pills. So I should be getting taller in no time. Don't you worry. They shipped them straight from China. Oh, give me your news, Maz. Give me your news. And survive the apocalypse because he hasn't the guts to eat from alternative food sources. Take care and good night. Well, R.I.P. Kami and sleep well, Maz. ShadyWish.com parts. Oh, you know it. Need to upgrade your firmware. Honestly, I think it's just the play space I'm in right now, and it's very, very frustrating for me. I want to enjoy my VR without being like and like zipping the doodah all around the cell. What's up, JD? Why would you bother make yourself taller? You get a shrink ray for a better investment. Dude, yeah, why do I have to get taller when I can just make the world shorter? See, now that is some forward thinking. I like it. I like it. Thought I said bot legs. Well, I know I can do that too. I guarantee, yeah, there's a website where I can buy legs. Is it legal? No, but I can buy them. I'm certain of it. Yeah, maybe if I move my chair just a little bit, then who would reach the top shelf? Nobody. Because if nobody was tall enough to reach the top shelf, they'd be forced to make the shelves smaller. Then I will be the one reaching on the top shelf, JD. Short king. I'm not short, alright? I'm just merely misunderstood. Sure they have spare legs lying around. Yeah, someone get me in touch with boss. Oh my god, okay. I need to move. We gotta see if we can get better tracking before I lose my heckin' mind. Bunarchist. Welcome. Enjoy your stay. Thank you for the follow. We Papega free in this chat, Bun. Well, actually, that's a lie. I'm a Papega, and I'm over here moving a chair. Live on stream. There we go. There. Maybe tracking better. Maybe not. We find out. And Thallium! Thank you for the follow as well. We vibing in here. We always vibing. Unless I'm screaming. You're the Lorax and you speak for the trees. I don't remember that in the movie. I don't think you're the real Lorax. Vertical ineptitude is a condition. Exactly. It's like I said last stream when we did the Among Us and VR chat. I'm not short. I'm vertically challenged. It's an official condition. Just talk to your doctor about it. Bullying me because I'm smaller than you is just, it's not good. That's what I'm trying to say. What's up, Levi? Appreciate the host. And Irvin, how you doing? Chat smells. You have arrived with a hazmat suit. You've come prepared then, Curry. Running into Salbugs, and maybe when you were meeting up, I see you on my own stream. Hey, appreciate it. Always good to have people around here. The only thing taller than hey, Moto, you be nice. Alright, you be nice. Alright, just because you're like 9 feet tall doesn't mean the rest of the world can be. No, compact, reduce shipping costs. Exactly. I'm compact. For proper, like appliance running and shipping costs. It's all part of a master plan for something. Alright. King of the dwarf. Hey, well, you're king of the very smelly people. That's right, I said it. World's tallest dwarf. Honestly, so this, I don't know if this was just my, elementary, middle school. There was always a discussion of what was more, oh, there I go. There goes my spine. What would be more, how would you like to be referred to? Would you rather be a giant dwarf or a midget giant? And this was a hot topic of debate. People would sit down, at their lunch tables, and they'd be like, all right, you know why I called you all here? And they would just sit down and just slap it back and forth. What's up, Tangy? How you doing? Minis won't say you're short when they're on their knees after the robot insurrection. Exactly. Then they'll say, wow, you're so cool, you're so tall, and very pretty. Wow, do you get your hair done? Do you polish those shoes? Wow, it'll be great. A midget giant is just accurate. What's up, Matthew? He actually wrote a medical case where a guy was born super short, but later in his life he had an insane growth spurt, so he's the only person who classifies both a dwarf and a giant. Okay, can imagine being at your high school reunion. When you left, you were this high, right on up to someone's hip, and then you come back for the 10-year reunion and you're just towering over people. Do you know how terrifying that would be? I'd be like, nah, you were stolen and probed on a UFO and they dropped you back and now you're some freak of nature. That would be terrifying. But kind of cool if it happened to me. So, aliens, if you're out there, if you're listening, hi. I could be a few feet taller. Diavolo, appreciate the follow. Hope I pronounced it correctly. Be careful who you call short in high school. Exactly. And thank you for the 10 biddies. It must be how Steve Rogers felt. Yeah. Nightmare Lyoko. Appreciate the follow. Do you know what I watched the other day? Alright, you know what? Hold up, everybody. Fasten your seatbelts, because you know what we're talking about. Code Lyoko. Okay, so, what me and Paige watched the other day, we sat down and we watched some Code Lyoko. Hedgehog, appreciate the follow. Welcome aboard. It was so goofy, alright? So, we watched the first episode, and how it opens up is these, third or fourth graders, and they were filming for the school news or something for some reason. So an upperclassman comes in and just starts bullying them for no reason. You're never gonna get a date to the prom, you dork. Bun, appreciate you coming in and dropping a brand new subscription. Enjoy your cool and interesting emotes. I don't know how to thank people properly when they sub. So thank you, thank you very much. And you were watching it this morning, Frosty. It's so goofy, but good. But like, it keeps going on. So the girl's like, she's crying, and she goes up to this guy, and she's like, can I go to the prom with you? And he's like, you're like 5, and I'm like 16. It's a little weird, and I already got a date. So she goes running off to go hide in like a gardening shed. And eventually her friend's like, you're done whining. We got a job to do. So she leaves behind her teddy bear. So then the teddy bear becomes possessed by like a computer virus and beats the living shit out of the groundskeeper there. And so then they have to like go into the computer program, which has some of the worst 3D animation I've ever seen, and that makes it so damn good. I love it. Taller than you. Oh. Score. What's up, Radish? I'm trying to go when you have existential crisis, it's where I go. But so the little like enemies in Code Lyoko, Echo Ninja, appreciate the follow. Welcome. Santa is the virus bad guy, yes. But the little computer like enemy things look like Flood, the little infection forms from Halo. And they scurry, and then they stop, and then they just start shooting lasers. And the best part, alright, the best part is whenever they like do a move, they have to say it out loud. They do the anime shtick where they say it out loud. So, I forget what his name was, but he was really, really flamboyant. But he's in there, and he's like, arrow! And he shoots it out of his wrist, and he has to say it out loud, and it makes me very Odd. Yes, it was Odd. That's his name. You're 6'2"? Alright, well, see, I think if we get rid of, like, from the shin down, then we should be about the same height. So, I think we know what the correct course of action is to do. 5'2"? Alright, then you're already optimal height, Tim, you know, honestly. 5'6" is like supreme king height. If you're 5'6", you're basically a god in like human guise. So yeah, if you're above 5'6", you should just start hacking away at bits of your leg. You know who else is 5'6"? Tom Cruise. Yeah, Tom Cruise is pretty cool. You remember him in the Mummy remake? Of course you don't. Nobody watched that. But man, was he cool in the rest of the Tom Cruise movies. You know what else is 5'6"? Critical. And he owns 2 40-pound penises. Who doesn't want to aspire to be that? You're 5'7"? Well, time to at least remove a couple of toes or something. Just a couple. Oh, I've also been playing a lot of Stellaris lately with some friends. Cassman, appreciate the follow. Welcome. Oh wait, before we go on Stellaris, let's reel it on back to Code Lyoko. You're 56 feet, 87 inches. Moto's like the sentinel, you know, the siren head. There's that video of the siren head in the distance, like, default dancing to caramel dancing. That's what Moto looks like IRL. He's out there towering over us all. Heard Code Lyoko. Yeah, we're talking about Code Lyoko because I watched the first episode again after so long. Took a look at another video and questioned who's the cat girl there. Oh, that's probably my old avatar. I wasn't always a robot. Alas. Code what? Code Lyoko. Only one of the greatest television shows to grace American network television. But yeah, so they go, they're like, run away, giant bear, and everyone's like, you high? Are you okay? And then the bear just comes and boom, and just kicks down the wall, and now everyone's freaking out, and they're like, holy shit, I'm about to die to a giant teddy bear. And yeah, it keeps going. Although, what was really weird is for a children's show, there was a teenage girl in her underpants in the first episode. That wasn't very comfy. That wasn't, I didn't like any of that. That was a little weird. But then they defeat the bad guy, and then they turn back time, I guess. And, all's well that ends well. Television show about Whispered Interesting. That'd be a real boring TV show, Tim. I would just, because I imagine it would just follow me in, like, my average life. And I'd wake up somewhere around, like, 3 p.m. and just slowly drag myself out of bed and down the stairs. You'd hear me go, like, as I go down. And then, I would just end up, like, dead. I don't think that'd be a very entertaining show. What's up, Ayumi? How you doing? I want one of these tiny jawbreakers. Be threatening to break my jaw. Be some loud falling down the stairs. Yeah, honestly. So it'd be like, in cartoons, like, somebody falls down the stairs and you hear them, like, the sound man in the sound booth basically, like, throwing every pot and pan in the kitchen at the floor just to make that sound effect. I'd assume it'd be like that. Like, I could be my own sounds person. I'll just throw myself down the stairs for real. It'll be immersive. Thanks for coming to the Halloween event. Yeah, it was good to be there. Ryan Man, appreciate the follow. Oh, there goes my arm. Welcome, and enjoy your stay. Being a jawbreaker is great. Ed, and Eddie was good too. Ed, and Eddie was good. It was a little bit weird, not gonna lie. Ed always confused me and made me like, why is that man eating his bed? Or when he went underneath like the pillows and they found a magazine called like Hot Chicks, and they're like, oh yeah, we've hit the jackpot, and they open it up and it's just baby chickens. That weirded me out a little bit. And appreciate the 10 biddies, Ryan, and Ayumi with the host. Thank you. Mwah, mwah. Thank all of you lovely people. And Eddie absolutely still survives in terms of like holding up just because of its amazing sound. Can we talk about the sumo wrestling sound effect? You know the one. Like where it's like anything happens and like super-da-whoop-da. Come on, I know you can hear it in your head. I'm sending you back to your childhood. This is like repressed memory therapy right now. I'm sending you back. I'm like opening up your ear and I'm like forcing you back into a childhood like state. As soon as you said sumo wrestling, I could hear it. Good. I'm glad I'm not the only one. There you challenged the son of a shepherd! Rolf was amazing. Rolf made me happy. There's no memory there. Or how about Courage the Cowardly Dog? That was a show that messed me up. It was one of those shows that I watched it, but I really didn't want to. Like, I only watched it exclusively because it was on, and for no other reason. So, like, I'd be, like, it was just scary. Like, Black Cloak, appreciate the follow. Italian, thank you for the 10 bits. That's it, I'm getting me mallet. But return the slap. See, the slap one was weird But the one that always got me was, like, the guy who broke out of the insane asylum to cut people's hair. And he was like,
"Hey Whisper, followed you while you were offline yesterday. I think you're awesome."
"Oh, I appreciate it very much, Kazoo. Thank you so very much. Not only for the biddies, but more importantly for the kind words. Thank you very, very much, you sweetheart. Karate Bryson, thank you for the follow as well. But yeah, Freaky Fred. So, when Courage was locked in the bathroom with him, and he's like, just naughty, naughty. As soon as he said naughty, I was like, I don't feel okay. I don't want to be near Freaky Fred. Freaky Fred's certainly freaky. And honestly, I didn't like it. There were some really good ones though. Like, one that I found funny that I actually watched the other day was, the Invisibility Stone one, where they were, like, Courage was just digging and randomly found Invisibility Stone, so Muriel got kidnapped. I enjoyed that one. "You're afraid I'm gonna shave your tail? Why would that be weird?" Oh, is that a quote from it? Is that a quote from it? I don't like that. I also don't know why it's not popping up here. That's weird. But, oh, see, that's the kind of stuff that it's like, uncomfortability, Freaky Fred. How about you go freaky fuck off? Or, what about the bathtub fish of wisdom? Who would just come out and just give him, like, words of wisdom. The real man face speaking to Courage, House of Discontent. That one I don't remember. Rejoice, sustenance, hungry, whelp, shows. What happened yesterday? I ended up canceling the stream because of some technical difficulties that I had, which ended up just making me feel overwhelmed, and it put me in the wrong headspace to stream. And if I'm not having fun in streaming, that means I'm not going to be fun to watch. So, sometimes it's better to just take the day off and just relax and vibe. My favorite person was that one cat guy. I don't remember him either. But who I do remember was the robot episode. You know, Call Me Crazy. The robot remembers the robot episode where there's an alien planet just full of robots and they're like just blowing shit up in space, and they're like, "It's your turn," and they all laugh at him, and he goes, "I don't want to destroy." So they're like, "Go to an alien planet and enslave it, and only then will we respect you." So they get enslaved for a while, and then they end up like getting unenslaved when they appeal to his creativeness, because he starts whittling like moose and stuff, and that makes him like famous on his home planet. Hope you had a happy Halloween, even with this. I just spent it in bed and watched bad horror TV shows. The Real Beta. Appreciate the follow and welcome. Enjoy your stay. What's up, Toasted? How you doing today? I hope I'm doing alright keeping up with chat. Sometimes my mind wanders and I just start talking and 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 talking, and I forget to check sometimes. About the goose god that fell in love with Muriel before Courage convinces him to fall in love with Eustace's straw. Did that goose have teeth? Valium, did the goose have teeth? This is very important because I'm getting a very vivid image. I Google searched it. Does he have teeth? I think he did. Alright. It tells Courage that he's perfect just the way he is. Yeah, that's the one I was talking about earlier. I called him a fish, but I don't mean to get into semantics, but eel is basically a fish. But yeah, it's weird. It was a weird show, but you know what it did that a lot of shows don't do now? Is it tried stuff. It took risks. I mean, look at so many shows, how they're basically just a copy paste of the show that got canceled like 2 weeks ago. It's kind of sad. Where'd the creativity go? Who? Wait. Oh, sorry. Still getting over a computer virus. Miss Kiss. Appreciate the follow. Welcome. Thank you. Thank you for the blesses. Yeah, emergency venting. Where was I? Oh yeah. So, like, let's go to, like, Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. Whoever sat down and said, the Grim Reaper, alright, he's gonna be enslaved by 2 kids, but he's also gonna be Jamaican. I don't know who made that decision, but God bless them, because it was a great decision. Like, it was just too good. I loved it. And Uka, how you doing? And appreciate the host. Thank you so much. There's a CGI episode of Courage that was in 2013, but only aired in Asia. Well, I know what I'm Googling after this stream. I'm watching Forbidden Courage the Cowardly Dog. It was originally a pilot on What a Cartoon on Cartoon Network. And it was one of my favorites. Like, I think that show taught me dark humor. Because I remember vividly one episode, Billy's on top of this, like, unimaginably tall tree. And he's like, he wants to jump in, like, a little kiddie pool, like, this big. So Mandy's like, don't jump, Billy, you're gonna break your neck. And upon hearing this, the Grim jumps up and he's like, jump, Billy! Jump! I love Grim as a character, like, or when you meet Grim's mama and she's just making some, like, spicy Cajun sauce for, like, it's just cute. I liked it. I enjoyed the show so much. So this history course on why it was successful, mentioning things I forgot about and didn't know. Alright. We're playing a death game. Yeah, I remember. Grim got enslaved over the soul of a hamster. And I think Mandy cheated or something. And what about Ed, Ed, and Eddie? We did talk about that a little bit. Wiper. Whisper. Moto. What's up? The only thing I remember is that it's one of the few children's shows to have Cthulhu in it. Also, answer you Discord super fast. I gotta open Discord first. What am I answering? Hello? Wait, oh, you're calling me. I swear to God, if you just fart into the microphone, I'm going to be livid. I'm pissed. I'm unironically pissed, Mono. I knew it was coming. You know what? Goodbye. I'm leaving. Goodbye. I knew it was coming. I don't know why I answered. I thought maybe, it was going to be some important news. Maybe this is the second time that a national treasure has... That was not it. Didn't hear it. Well, it's too bad, JD. He tooted into his microphone, and now he's going to do it again. What do you want this time?
I wasn't originally gonna fart, okay? It's just I heard you say it, so I squeezed one out. I just want to say, I love you. Okay, that's all. Love you, bye.
I love you too, Moto. No, you definitely had one prepped and ready, alright? I know you. You felt it grumble in your tummy and you came running back here to be like, little gremlin fingers, like, you knew what you were doing. Nightmare, appreciate the host, thank you. Moto has one in the chamber at all times. Oh, you should hear him in a horror game. That boy's got way more than one in the chamber. That man's got a full belt-fed machine gun down there. Worth the bellyache. I like that emote button. Because I do picture him just running on all fours. Something's in the way, he just goes on the wall and starts climbing it. He had to get to the mic, it was an emergency. That emote, it is a good emote. Alright, where was I? We were at Grim Adventures, so naturally, we're gonna talk about Invader Zim. Because if we're talking about weird kid shows, we have to talk about an Invader Zim. Because I think that show scarred a few kids. I think there's a reason why Nickelodeon no longer had it. And it probably has to do with, say, an episode where he went around school stealing children's organs and replacing them with random objects. That was a little weird. Is it a sin you've never watched it? Yes, Curry. Unironically, it still holds up today. It is a great show. What about Peppa Pig? Peppa Pig was just a kid show about pigs. Invader Zim made me uncomfortable as a kid. I loved it. Alright. As soon as I saw an episode where there was this guy just sitting across going, yep, my sister had pig's mouth disease. And then he leaves the restaurant and immediately runs in, kidnaps the guy behind the counter and runs out. And I started dying laughing. Like, I was like, this is it. This is my people. Just vibing. Moonrose. Hey, Moon, appreciate the follow and welcome to the Vibe Fest. Limited cable childhood. Oh, I feel that. I could only watch it when I went to my dad's. You know, the early comics by the guy who did Invader Zim. They're some of the most fucked up comics ever. I can't say that I have. And you haven't either, Jem? Gosh, you know what? This is your homework, alright? Jem, Curry, your homework is to watch an episode or two of Invader Zim. That is your stream homework. If any of y'all are out there who haven't seen it, I'm giving you homework, or at least watch the Netflix movie, because as Ayumi said, the Netflix movie was pretty damn good. My life as a teenage robot. Oh, don't even get me started. Oh, I adore that show. I wanna remake the opening for that as the opening for my stream. But like, you know, with me instead of XJ9. I loved that show. I'm gonna, you know, I'll be the one to put my hand up and say, you know, I had a crush on a fictional robot. You're on this side of Twitch again. Alright, Diogo Zawarardo. Do your thing. Also, can we talk about how the first two parts of JoJo were so much better than the third part? Can we talk about that? How did we go from cool, muscular men with big old muscles fighting to save the world from vampires and nothing but extreme violence to then, like, Stan's culture? I don't... Everyone says Araki does better in the later season with Stans, but the first two parts are just gonna forever, like, hold my soul. Like, can we just... And he totally missed out in that fight with Alessi. We could have had young Joseph back for a little bit, and we didn't. And honestly, I'm upset. I don't like it. What'd you come across? I don't know. You're talking about the stream, hey, welcome. We're vibing, we're chatting, we're talking about TV shows. And I'm ranting about JoJo right now. You okay there? Nah, I'm mad. I'm full of gumption and anger. What's up, Hassan? How you doing? And appreciate the follow. Thank you so much. But okay, we gotta reel it back. We gotta reel it back away from JoJo. We gotta pull it on back. Because we were talking about Invader Zim. Maybe we'll get back to JoJo. Maybe we won't. I could rant about it all day. Fuck's poppin'. Oh, you're spreading good vibes. Ah, my heart. More good vibes, the better. Less bad vibes, the better. What's up, Neener? How you doing? This is so weird yet so unique. Access, appreciate the follow. Honestly, I just have fun being a robot and vibing on the internet. Too many people take themselves too seriously, and I don't want to be one of those people. And Shadow, thank you for the follow as well. What are we chatting about? Pretty much everything. You're the most unique VTuber. Oh, you're gonna make me blush. I've told this. Are you a robot? Yeah, I was born a robot from robot womb. That's right. I've told the story of why I transitioned to the robot model before, but I know we've had a lot of new people join the journey along the way, so they might not know the story. So I'll share that with you guys real quick. I used to be a quirky fox girl, which if you see the opening video, that's the model. What's up, Merc? Going good. We're having fun chatting and honestly having a good time. I'm having the time of my life right now. New to this place and already feels like home. See, that's what we try to do. We give comfy vibes. Do you have a dad or a mom? My dad's a toaster, and my mom is a Nokia telephone. We've been planning QWERTY Boo and Zone on how to bring a robot revolution. Maybe one day. But yeah, so I used to have the quirky fox girl model. Oh yeah, Moto's my mom, duh. And, you know, I was pretty content with it. I liked it until I was helping out with VR Chat Rewind for last year's. This year's got canceled, so this was last year's. And we were doing the game section, and we went to the Daytona map, which is made by Zone, and Zone was there as well as Smoothie, and they were just both robots, and I was like, it was like my life flashed before my eyes. It was like, and I thought it was the coolest thing ever. So I ended up working with an artist, and after like 6 months of waiting, they got back to me with something that I didn't feel was what I was looking for. So then I had to go to another artist who came back within like 2 weeks and had the original design for this that we worked together on. Then I talked to Smoothie, one of the robots that I met, and he was the modeler, or excuse me, she was the modeler for this. And they did great work. Look at me, I'm in full 3D. It came out fantastic, and I love it so much. Pepsi, appreciate the host. And Cho. Thank you for the follow. I had a brain transplant to a robot body. Exactly. I'm one of your favorite avatars ever. These are tears of joy. Thank you. And Kaiser, thank you for the host as well. Sup, bunch. That's a new one. I like that one. That's a new. What's my favorite game? Oh, that is a good question. All right, this is gonna determine how I value you, chat. Have any of you played One Shot? Because that is my favorite game. I have cried so much over this game. All right. It's about this little pixel cat named Nico, and I have cried not once, not twice, but 3 times over this game. Just thinking about playing that. Oh, I recommend it. it's my favorite game. It is so good. I highly recommend it. It's not a long playthrough if you only play it once, but I think there's like 3 different endings. I could only play it once because if I even start it up again, it just shows Nico's bed being empty, and I just start like start going to like, you know, bawl my eyes out. I can't do it because I never got emotionally attached to it. Only like simple games like Doom. Hey, everyone's different. Love the VTuber community. So many unique people. There is. I mean, as with every streamer, everyone's gonna be their own person.
Hey Whisper.
Hey Mel, thanks for popping in, and thank you for the 100 biddies too. Thank you so much. But the best part about being able to express yourself through a virtual avatar is you can do things that you couldn't do as a normal streamer. You can just be whatever you want to be. I wanted to be a robot, so I said, I'm Bobot now. And here we are. Oh wait, speaking of robots, we were going to talk about Stellaris. Forgot about that. Do I like horror? Depends. I don't like too much jump scare horror. I find that incredibly cliche, boring. Yeah, I like nice slow burn. Like, you ever watch Hereditary? First time I watched that, I hated it. Second, time going into it, great film. It's my favorite VR game. VR chat. But if I had to pick a game other than VR chat, I'm probably gonna have to say probably Boneworks. I'm gonna go with Boneworks. I really hope they like releases like an SDK and let people make games out of it. Boop my nose if I had any. Yeah, see, that's how I get you. You gotta boop me, you just smudge the screen. I just punched myself in my screen. Then things like became robots. Exactly. Just be the best part about being a virtual avatar is you can be whatever you want, and that's half the fun of it. And I'm so sweet. No, you're so sweet. No, you're breathtaking. Incoming Moto. Oh dear. Like to play Five Nights at Freddy's. I've been debating it. I will likely play that eventually, but not anytime soon. No, you're breathtaking. No, you. No, that's the wrong your, Curry. Curry, they use the right your. See, that your is the conjunction for you are, and your is the possessive favorite giant robot or monster. Probably the Iron Giant. I cried at that too. I cry at a lot of things. I'm a little bitch baby. The Iron Giant is very, very wholesome, and I like it. It's one of my favorites. And have played horror VR games. I actually have 2 VODs of Phasmophobia that I have saved that I'm currently working into a video.
I thought Whisper was a giant robot. I mean, we have no sense of reference on the internet.
I am. I'm literally 40 feet tall and very strong and muscular and cool. And yeah. But I didn't say that. Everyone else says that. It's actually real but abandoned. I did not know that, Mill. What is the saddest moment in gaming, in my opinion, apart from one shot? Let me think on that. I need to think about that. And I'm gonna butcher your name, but I'm gonna give it my best shot. Blue Weeks. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Appreciate the follow. Have I played Among Us? I have. I actually have a video on my YouTube channel of me playing it. And I will have one of me playing it in VR as well. Up on the channel soon. I just need to record the opening that I have in mind for it. Do you obey Asimov's 3 Laws of Robotics? I'm pretty sure I shot and killed people in a few of these streams, so I don't think I do. Oh god, Moto's gonna be here. Alright, come on in, Moto. Yeah, gotta be going. Hey, well, thank you for stopping in. Don't be a stranger, and have a wonderful rest of your day or night. Favorite animated movies, Iron Giant. Hey, there you go. There you go. Can't tell me what to do. Nah, I'm too cool. I'm too independent. Gun Diesel plays. Ooh. You know what? You know what's a great movie? Why am I blanking on it? What is it called? Mad Max Fury Road. That's what it's called. Vin Diesel plays the. No. Vin Diesel's the Iron Giant. Sorry, I need to take a moment. I need to process this. I need some time alone. I don't know how to feel about this right now. But I know exactly how to make fun of Vin Diesel right now. Alright, so Vin Diesel on Facebook used to be absolutely bonkers. Vin Diesel used to post some of the weirdest stuff on Facebook, and I love it. Favorite VR, probably the one that just came out, the Population 1 that Moto has been playing with me a lot. Moto!
I'm gonna be real, I love that. Got it.
Come have a seat.
Wait, do I need to...
Oh, hey, that's a little close. That's a little close there, buddy.
Can I tell you what I want for Christmas?
Yeah, you can tell me what you want here. You sit on my lap. I'll, massage your knee real seductively.
No, I can feel that in real life!
Here, let me just...
Stop! No! Okay, enough of that. Hi! Hi. I thought I'd come and say hello. Come hang out. You keep doing you. I'm just here, relaxing.
Alright,
Looked like it was a vibe in here and I was jealous.
Alright, well, you're always welcome to come vibe. I was about to start going off about Vin Diesel. Alright, Vin Diesel on Facebook used to post some of the wildest, dumbest shit I've ever seen. He'd Photoshop his face on a tiger and give it angel wings.
And shit.
Oh, yes.
Dude. Oh, yes. He's a bit. He's somebody that should not be allowed on social media. He's like that grandpa that just posts stuff on Facebook. You're like, what the fuck? He's literally. I never knew about it until I watched a YouTube video, and I was like, what the? This man's out of pocket. What the fuck?
Dude, there's so many Facebook pages I follow who just repost stuff that he did in 2007, just randomly, and I love it. It honestly, it's so good. He is besties. Hell yeah, we besties.
We're more than besties. We're I don't know. I feel like we're kind of not in a relationship. That'd be weird as fuck. But I mean,
we did get best friend married.
Family terms. On family terms, we're more like family at this point than besties. I feel like we.
You're really just a brother to me.
And you're like the sister that gets stuck in the washing machine to me.
No! I don't want to be that.
No, I don't.
Step bro, I'm out of here.
No, I don't do anything weird.
See, I walked out of frame so no one could see me, but I'm just an inch out of frame, so you're just... and I'm glitching out. Here, I'll come back. I'll sit down.
My VR headset. Anyway, continue on with your chat, bro. I'm literally here just to hang out and to have a good old time. Don't let me quickly clean my... headset because my fat face is fogging it up because I'm so goddamn hot.
Right.
Oh, I've just pulled out my headset. Oh,
You're wondering why is Moto Avatar
this.
from My
Can't see.
Hero? Because this someone was asking why you chose Deku from My Hero.
Oh. Cause when I was a big back in the day when I was a VR chat streamer boy, My Hero is actually the first like anime I watched, and I fucked with Deku because people would be like, oh, you only like Deku because he's the main character, blah 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 blah. But I just fucked with him because he was
Mercy,
just like,
appreciate the follow.
like,
Welcome.
I don't know, I could see a lot of myself in him, not in the sense of a fucking superhero because that's not what I am, but just being a dingus. Like, I'm like, I can vibes with that. So I was like, I kind of just want to be Deku. That'd be kind of fun. And then it just stuck. Like, I guess, like, once I started getting, like, because I was with Whisper a lot before I started streaming. And then clips of Whisper would end up on YouTube. And then through that, I met a lot of other big influencers in VR chat. And then I just kind of started getting known as the guy that has the Deku. And then, yeah, it just stuck. And now here I am. And I will forever be this in VR chat.
Big old broccoli head.
That's a fast version of it. Yeah, exactly. Monopoly head.
Also, I just wanna, have a little chat about when we were playing Population 1. I still think about that Rowan kid, like, us calling for him, begging for him to come to us so we could revive him, and then just watching him climb into a tree. I think about that a lot.
Yeah, and him singing and shit.
Oh,
And he was
the
just
singing was so good. Oh, I genuinely hope that he didn't realize he was in a game or something, and he was just stretching his golden pipes and, like, going ham in some, like, karaoke on his own.
Like, I generally don't think he could, like, he knew people could hear him. Because, when, like, especially in normal games outside of VR, like, most of the time, if it's a game where you can communicate with people, push-to-talk is normally always on. Like, you barely find desktop games that don't have that. But then when you transition to VR, it's like a lot of people forget, like, almost all VR games don't have that push-to-talk by default. It's all, your mic's on, regardless. Because it's like, it makes sense, I guess. So I think he generally didn't realize his mic was on and just started doing what a young kid does in VR or in any kind of thing where they're just vibing, it's just singing and being goofy.
But how could he not hear us? Like, we were like screaming for him. We were like, Rowan! Rowan, come to us!
Yeah, no, exactly. Like, I think maybe he had his, like, fucking, he's playing on his dad's computer, and his dad, like didn't set something up, and it came out with, like, other speakers or a headset or something, and he just couldn't hear us, and he was just vibing along, doing his young thing, and we just happened to hear it.
I appreciated it, though. Also, I love the fact that he couldn't hear us, and there was that, like, little pause, and I just hear you go, Rowan, hit it! Sing! And he just kept going after that. It just hit the right note.
Well, that made me think he could hear us for a second, but then he just, like, he kept doing other things. I was like, yeah, there's no way he can hear us. Like, he's just not reacting to us whatsoever. Like, I think the timing of us saying just hit it was just, like, on point to him then singing.
At the tree, again, the tree still gets me. It makes me laugh because you were so upset and confused on why he would climb into the tree.
Yeah, well, we're playing a battle royale game. Like, why the fuck are you sitting? Like, I'm sitting there charging my little defibrillators like a fucking madman, getting ready to defibrillate him, and then he just stops running and decides to climb a tree. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, come on, man, get over here. I'm trying to, and he's just sitting in this tree doing his thing. Oh, my head. Oh, I'm in the wrong avatar. Oh, shit.
Yeah, your head's definitely doing some sick 360s. Who's gonna start no-scoping me any minute now?
I need to fix that.
Might be as simple as just running it through
one?
cats again.
Yeah. There we go. I shouldn't be as broken.
I could do it too.
Oops. Why did you not tell me this from the start?
I don't know, I didn't want to be rude.
Why are you doing me like this? I'm your best friend. Do I not mean anything to you anymore?
Imagine your friends like sitting next to you IRL. Their head is just like snapping to random angles. It's like, I didn't want to tell you, man. I just didn't want to be mean.
I feel like you'd find that in like a place like Florida or something. Some guy just sitting there like fucking, oh yeah, you know?
Oh, that's from the meth. That has nothing to do with him as a person. That's just the meth in his system.
I'm gonna go your height. Even if I sit down, I seem to be a bit taller than you. So I'll just bend my knees and get to you. I think we're good now, right?
That.
Chat, we on level height? Your big head, my big head. We should be good. Oh, what happened to your... Oh, fuck.
But thankfully, we have a Florida man in the chat to confirm that that is indeed the meth working its way out of their system.
Oh, me and Bucket started playing, Oh, God. Revenant?
Yeah. Remnant from the ashes.
Remnant. That's the one. Dude, that shit's kind of lit, you know.
Yeah.
I didn't think I was gonna like it, but that game's kind of it. Like, I'm kind of vibing with it. I'm enjoying it.
What's this button do? That's the beep boop button.
What does that do?
Matter of fact, appreciate the follow. Welcome and enjoy your stay.
Did you just mute?
Yeah, I was thinking a follow. I didn't want to be rude.
Bruv, we're vibing. Listen, it doesn't matter. You can, if we're vibing, you can just thank the follower. Then I can thank them too. Wait, who was it? What's their name?
Oh, that's ATR Fact.
ATR Fact.
Yeah.
Hey, ATR Fact. Thank you so much for the follow, ATR Fact. I hope you have a blessed day, evening, morning, wherever you're at.
Kerwa.
Yes.
I butchered your name, but thank you for the follow too.
Kerwa, let's butcher your name. Thank you for the follow.
You nailed it. Now you nailed
I
it.
think we got this. Yeah.
If I had my own action figure, what features or accessories would it come with? Alright.
Chat, do you guys ever hear about Twitch Prime? Just wondering. Anyway,
yeah, that's exactly what my action figure would come with. I think if I had
action figure?
Yeah, somebody's asked me if I had an action figure, what accessory would it come with? So...
Alright, hit me with that. A toaster.
Yeah, probably. I honestly don't know. I'm boring. I don't have any cool, like, action figure. Maybe at least one of those levers on the back that lets me just karate. Okay, fun fact. So I used to have a ninja action figure that had a little lever that made him, like, karate action, like Kerchow. But it, I thought it would be really cool if I just wailed on it with a golf club and launch it across the room over and over again. And it broke. And naturally, I was devastated. I was like, how could this have happened? I could never have foresaw this. What's going on? And I was actually devastated.
I got a Action Man for my Christmas once. And he had a little, like, what are they called? The fucking... What are they called? Blow dart thingies. There you go. And his little niche was, he was in the water, and like that's what you blow dart thingy. But in the back, you could put water in his back through a little tube, and then you could blow in it, and it would blow like a little ball out. And it was like, yeah, cool. And then the first time I tried it, I sucked instead of
blew. Moto, I knew this was.
On the ball.
I knew that was coming.
And then it was taken away from me, and then I've never seen the Action Man again. Yep. It was pretty cool.
Upstairs neighbor had a Frozone action figure, so we would tie things to it to make makeshift parachutes and throw it off the second story of the building.
Yo, I used to love. Okay, so me and my brother, we were back in the day because we weren't such a wealthy family, right? So like all these people, all my friends at primary school had like these action men with parachutes and stuff. And me and my brother really wanted one, but we just couldn't afford it. So because we're fucking really good at initiative, what we did is we took little like old Sainsbury's bags, which in your case would be like Target or Walmart, like those plastic bags. We'd tie strings on them and then put a fucking fat glob of blue tack at the bottom with one of the little green soldiers, and then we'd take it into school. And then I remember they were throwing all their action man and shit, and they would only float for like 2 seconds because they were heavy as fuck. And then me and my brother were shit hot because ours were flying for ages, and if the wind hit it, it took it away, and everybody was going absolutely crazy. They were like, "Ah, we want that one," and we were like, "Ah, sorry, these are one of a kind. You can't have
Too bad these are
I was
custom
like,
made.
dude, I was like, as soon as we tested ours against everybody else's, like, because me and my brother were obviously like, oh man, like, we don't have the cool things. But then as soon as we realized ours were better, we were like, fuck this is the stuff.
Fuck
And then it
everyone
became a
else.
thing in our school. We just started racing parachute guys. I would love to do that now, man. That'd be so dope.
Oh,
Like,
so
even just now, like, oh.
back when I was in elementary school, I started this game system because after lunch we'd have our recess. So I started this version of zombie tag, you know, where one person tags someone, now they're both taggers, and you have to try to get everyone.
Yeah.
But there was different like classes, and you could get like abilities, like guns. So if you shot someone, then they would have to like stand still for like 3 seconds and stuff. And there was like an entire currency system that like everyone, and like a ranking system that everyone had to keep track of mentally.
Whoa.
So like there was like, you went from like the private to the corporal to the sergeant to the captain, lieutenant. Like we went by Halo 3 ranks. We went by like the Halo 3 ranking system. And it eventually got so convoluted that there was like a branch. So now there was 2 different versions of zombie tag running, because there was like the purists who wanted to play it as it was initially introduced, and then there was people who would play it to have like point systems to build up points, to have extra knives so they could live out their like
Wait.
edgy. It was
Was this in like primary school?
this was 5th or 6th grade, so that's like year 5, year 6. So we were.
Dude, you guys were ahead of your time. What the fuck? I would have never thought about something like that.
None of us knew what was going on. I think half of us just pretended we knew how many points or what rank we were and just went along with it. Vinbro,
We call it
appreciate
British
the follow.
Bulldog. Oh, yo. Bulldog was fucking...
Alright, see you, Pepsi.
man. So I remember... Right. Bulldog is like... I don't know if you've heard of it, right? But Bulldog is like... it must be an English thing, because when I moved over to the UK, like, I was introduced to it. And so, like, say, like... You've got like a, well, for example, to make it easy for you, it's like a tennis court, all right? But it's a field, but it's like the play area is like a size of a tennis court, and in the middle you've got 3 people, and everybody stands on one end. And what you have to try and do is you have to get past these 3 people to then get to the other end. So they'll be like, all right, Bulldog, and everybody runs. But if you get tackled to the ground, you're then in, and you have to stand in the middle. And the point is, the whole point is for you to be the final one standing, and you win. But as you got older in school, it progressed from like just Bulldog, and you got touched, to just grabbing you by the throat and fucking choke slamming you down. Like it went from like just like tame to like intermediate, getting you ready, and then it was like the top tier of Bulldog where it was
So
just like
it went from
you
people
would
like
come home
playing tag to then somebody just full on like being like the Undertaker and like grabbing you and just boom.
Dude, honestly, Bulldog was fucking... It was fun, but it was fun. Like, somebody always got hurt. Like, we had kids that had like their like shins, not shins, the kneecaps or their hips dislocated, broken arms. Like loads of schools in the UK ban it because it's just like it gets out of hand. Obviously, but your fucking testosterone-filled boys fucking playing Bulldog.
Yeah.
I remember it, like when I moved here and growing up with it, and dude, it was my thing. I fucking love Bulldog, man. It was fun. It was nutty. Like,
We never had any bloody action, violent games outside of just Bloody Knuckles, but that was basically it.
Oh, Bloody Knuckles. Wait, did you do the one where you go like that, or did you have the 20p coin? Or the coins?
So there was one where you would just like punch a table over and over again, and then there was They would.
What?
So you just like slam it on something, and you would see who could slam it the hardest. The other one.
No, that's not bloody knuckles. What the fuck is that? That's an outburst. That's an autistic outburst. That is not knuckles. What the fuck?
The other way is they would make like a paper wasp, and you would take it on like a rubber band and just hold it against each other and like pull it as far as you could and just like.
Nah, okay, so again, this is the British and wild, I guess. So our
Doesn't
knuckles
sound
is if you
fun.
go
No,
like
it
that.
does not,
to the phone,
Henry.
if you go like that, right? Yep.
I'm
Wait.
listening.
Yeah,
I'm
it's fine.
listening.
Don't worry.
I'm
I'll
listening.
just.
Don't you worry.
You have. Well, you obviously didn't, because I told you to go like this.
Oh yeah. Okay. Something like this.
Fucking
I knew that.
Right. Knuckles, right? So in the UK, you stand like that, okay? And then, like, you move, and if they flinch, that's one strike. If they flinch 3 times, you get a free shot where you fucking slam your knuckles against their knuckles, alright? But then you also go boom, but if they dodge it when you go for the hit, it's their turn, and then it's their turn to knock you. And it's to whoever fucking, like, pussies out first is the loser. Then you got 20p knuckle, which is, say this is like the desk, right? My hand's a desk. You put your knuckle down like that, and somebody stands at the other end of the desk with 20p on their thumb, and
And
they
they
fling
flick
it across the
yeah.
desk and smack you in the knuckle. That's knuckles. That's the good shit.
Apparently, we were just still barbarian cavemen who've just barely discovered what fire is and are just going ooh, 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 and just punching
I mean,
things.
kids these days are not playing knuckles. They're too busy getting TikTok dances in the bathroom.
You're not wrong. Buka!
Dude, it's true.
Buka, thank you for 15 months, Buka.
Yo, Puka, thank you so much for 15 months, Puka.
You're addicted to Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links and VTubers. Oh, don't get me started on Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. Alright? I am an expert, alright? I play with my Yubel deck. You know, who doesn't want a nice monster girl deck? I got a Yubel. And I win like 90% of the time, not to brag, but I'm basically, you know, I could kill Yugi in real life. That's what I'm saying.
Dude, that's. But did you have Dark Magician and Blue Eyes White Dragon?
Yeah, I had both of them, and they kissed.
Okay, yeah, you're definitely cool. I can't compete with that. I only had that one card.
Oh, damn,
Plus
that
the
one.
damage. Yeah, so I wasn't.
Nero Pero, appreciate the follow.
And, yeah, that's the card I had. Nero Pero, appreciate the follow. But it spent most of its time in the graveyard, so it wasn't that good, I guess.
Oh.
Wait, is it graveyard, right?
Yes,
Right, not the
yeah.
cemetery or something.
Yeah, it's the graveyard.
Okay. Yeah, the graveyard. Yeah, spent a lot of time in the cemetery, graveyard, and didn't really do much. Yeah, I'm kind of good at Pokemon.
See, Yu-Gi-Oh! Has gotten so complicated, though, because it used to be fairly simple. Like, you know, you'd have a trap card, a spell card, a monster card, maybe you'd tribute, maybe you'd special summon. But then you'd get some, like, crazy thing. Now there's, like, XYZ summons and stuff that just, like... And it don't make sense. I'm simping, lol. I appreciate the follow.
Simp? Oh shit. Oh, dude, I keep sitting down. Can I turn collisions off?
Yes, you can. I have god cards. So it's been my dream to have like an Egyptian god card in my wallet because I'm a dork. Because I want to be able to just walk up to someone and be like, hey, I'm packing heat. And like, you know, go to like pretend to like pull out like something out of a holster and just pull out my wallet and like flip it open and there's an Egyptian god card there. God, I'd be such a cool kid. Everybody would clap. They'd be like, damn, don't mess with Whisper. They'll send you to the Shadow Realm. You'd probably...
If I won the lottery, I'd buy a first base, like generation base at Charizard. Alright? I'd buy it, then I'd fly to one of the big Pokemon conventions that I go on. I'll stand in the middle and I'd rip it. In front of everybody's eyes. And then walk away.
you'd see some, like, people's souls, like, break in their eyes. You'd
Mhm.
see, like,
Mhm.
someone fall to their knees and start, like, crying in the middle of
Like,
the
look.
convention floor.
Cardboard. And walk away.
Charizard's overrated. I'm gonna say that now. Charizard's
All things
overrated.
overrated. Some famous people start opening first generation booster backpacks and shit, and all of a sudden they go from $200,000 for a Charizard for the base set to $400,000 because Logan Paul opened a fucking Pokemon card box.
Well,
Jesus Christ, man.
I just meant in general, Charizard's boring. Why would you want a Charizard when you can have,
I mean,
like,
alright, I mean, you need to calm down there. I mean,
Blastoise is better than Charizard. Blastoise is better than Charizard.
Okay, I agree, but you gotta respect the elders. So you can't just say it was nothing. Like Charizard's a fucking that's day one, homie. That's a day oneer. Like that's a
So is
really
Blastoise. They're
disrespectful.
part of the same generation.
Yeah, and that's why. Yeah, but you got to
Luna
put some
Seafox,
I know, but
appreciate
you gotta
the
put some
follow. And Lenny,
gotta
thank
put
both
some
of you.
respect on the name.
Okay, there's a little bit of
Any,
respect.
any first generation base set Pokemon, no matter how ugly they are, useless they are, like fucking anything, alright?
What are your thoughts on
You gotta
Farfetch?
put some respect on it. Cause those are that's a day one.
So you respect the
It's
Farfetch?
useless. Bruh, it's a day one, you gotta. That's an OG, that's been there since that's day one. Like you gotta put some respect on that name. It's useless, but you gotta respect it hustle. You know, it's still there.
Alright.
You know?
You heard it, miss. The Farfetch is still respected.
Yeah, you gotta respect. Although Farfetch is the bird that has the little.
The leak.
It looks like a stick of fucking celery. Leek.
Yeah.
But it is a leek.
Yeah.
It's actually a leek.
Yeah.
Oh.
The only reason
It
why
looked like a leek.
I used to think it was a stick, but then all the funny haha memes of Miku dancing with a leek, and then Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs too, where they're like, "There's a leak in the boat," and then a leek turns around and starts screaming. I think about that a lot, and now I can't get them confused. Deathman USA, appreciate the follow. Remember the skull mask guy with him? Oh, Clue, you were a streamer? Yeah, I remember seeing you there, Deadman. I'm not a streamer. I don't stream. I don't know how to
This
stream.
isn't live. Just right
Yeah,
now.
this is pre-recorded.
Yep. This is no. Oh.
I got
Yo, this is a
feels of
vibe. This is like a Need for Speed Underground.
Oh, like the
meets
menu
lo-fi.
Yeah, like the Need for Speed, like menu music is you like swapping your car. Oh, Need for Speed.
Dude. Ooh.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, I'm
Turn that bitch up.
I have to take in a moment to try to figure out what this name is. Hato. Wa.
My least
Echo.
favorite Pokemon is
Hear you.
Emu. What? Why?
Warn. Yeah, appreciate the follow. Did you fall asleep and accidentally land on your keyboard when you're naming yourself? No offense, but there is a lot of letters in there, my dude. That's like...
Hey, who? This person with the hat? Owapeko Creek. What the fuck?
Is there a thing
Bornyag.
where we
At the
can
end.
suggest music? No, not for the stream. The streamer just vibe into world audio. Just lo-fi.
Yeah,
And
this World Audio was.
complicated ass name, but you know what? It's their name. It's their name, and honestly, I think they're gonna be able to get that name on any platform they choose. So they're thinking ahead. Like, when was the last time you hopped into RuneScape and saw Hato, Pico, Kiryu, Bismarnyag? I don't think you're gonna have a problem getting your name. No, don't lie to me.
What? Oh, yeah, no, sorry. No. I was half invested into that. I just said something to act
No,
like
it's
I
alright.
was listening.
I forget
My
it.
bad, man. I'm sorry. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Hey, you've got a reflection in your head that I didn't know was a thing.
Yeah, you know, I shine it daily. You know,
Your
sometimes
head reflects the whole world.
if you gaze into it, legend says you can see your future.
Okay. Whoa! That's a lot of titties. Woo! Oh my god! And they seem to have. Wait, what? Wait, sorry.
No, you're definitely a VR chat player. I think it's no, you're definitely a VR chat player.
No, there was a bit of fog. No, it looked like a pee-pee, but it was just fog. It's not.
No,
Oh, maybe we
my
should not do
predictions
this.
are final. My predictions are final.
Okay. Alright. Sorry. Yes.
Still on the hunt of the person who took your OG name. You had to add the 18 so Twitch could be happy with it. I feel that, Curry. I feel that anytime. How do you think I feel on Twitch? I don't want Whisper VR. I want Whisper. It's like once a month I DM the Whisper account, the person who's just whispering. I'm like, hey, you're not using this. Can I have it? I'll pay you. No response. What's my favorite bread? Oh, potato bread. Hands down. Hands down, potato bread. You've never had potato bread? Oh,
think so.
lad, you are
Nasty.
missing. No, it's like a yellow bread. It's like I don't know how to describe it. It's good. I need you to eat potato bread. Like,
Alright, I'll see if Amazon have some. Also,
Gem
your
hasn't tried
eggs are really sus.
my eggs. What?
Like in America, eggs are really sus. Yeah, your yolk is really like yellow. And like doesn't look human. Like I see
Well, I'd
American
hope
cooking
that egg-
shows and you're
I'd-
baking an egg look whack.
I really hope that eggs aren't human. Otherwise, we'd have some explaining to do.
No, but they're like really yellow and like they look really artificial. Where
so-
our eggs look fresh and ready to go.
Where I used to live, we had chickens, and I remember there was an egg, and my friend had this cool spy listening set, and we put it up to an egg, and we could hear something. And as children, we went, he's trying to hatch. So we crack open the egg
no.
and open it up, and a straight up embryo of a chicken comes out.
Oh.
And I was
no.
traumatized. I was like, I remember seeing it on the side. It was miserable. I didn't like it. I was actually traumatized. And I had to leave and not interact with people.
Have you seen the delicacy they have over in Indonesia and stuff, where it's an egg that's been left to grow, so it has a little chick, but it's still in the halfway process, and then they leave it to rot, and it's all blue and stuff, and people eat it, and it's like a half-formed chick inside this blue, moldy-ass egg, and it's like a delicacy. But surely you've heard of that.
I've heard of.
1,000-year-old egg. Yeah, that's the
Well,
one.
no, the 1,000-year-old
egg.
The 1,000-year-old egg is different than that because it doesn't have no chick in it. It's just a fermented egg. So
No, there's
that's
ones
different.
with okay, never mind. That's not it then. It's like a half dilated egg.
I don't.
Wait, is that right? Dilated.
I don't know.
It's like a half. It's no longer a yolk. It's got a little face, but it's not quite a chick. And then people eat it. And it's delicacy. Or snake's blood is believed in Indonesia to have really good benefits. So they drain a snake's blood in a cup and they'll fucking drink it.
We have it in the Philippines where we have an egg where you eat it with a child half formed. Oh.
That's places like that. That's that's the stuff. It's really salted. Yeah, that's the stuff.
Yeah, no, thank you.
Horrible. I mean,
I don't even eat regular
really,
eggs. I don't even eat regular eggs. Okay, so I tried and I just started vomiting. It was awful. 0-10. Appreciate
Wait,
the
but you can
follow.
have eggs in a pancake, right? So if I made you pancakes, you'll be alright with the egg being in it.
Yeah. If it's beaten into the mix.
Alright.
But just
What about scrambled egg? I make
oh
some
no,
good
no, no, no,
scrambled
no,
eggs.
no,
No? Boiled
No.
eggs? No.
no. I've eaten a quail's egg.
What the fuck? Oh, okay, sure, yeah. You fucking won't eat a normal egg, but a quail's egg. Let me suck that shit up like a fucking fine wine.
Well, I didn't like that either, but I still ate it. You gotta try
You
it.
drink fucking pickle juice, but you don't like eggs.
Yep.
Mad, you're dropped. There's no other way about it. There's no way about it. There's no fucking way. You eat a quail's egg, but you didn't like it. You don't eat egg, but you'll slurp on fucking pickle juice and dried pasta.
It's good for the servos and the joints, alright? It's good for you.
Okay. Alright. And eat dry pasta. Yeah, this man, you'd be sitting on Discord late night with Whisper, right? And like all the homies are hanging out, and then all you'll hear, like in the distance, just. And then he's like, and then you hear his pickle jar opening, and he's fucking chugging down pickle juice.
No, I sip it.
Ugh.
Thank you very much. And Lyoko,
It's fucking
see you around.
gross.
Thanks for stopping in and chatting for a while. Have a good one.
Bye, shut up. I got this. Bye, Nightmare Ryoko. Bye. Was that right?
Yeah, you know,
Lyoko.
it was close enough.
Bye, Willie Yoko.
See you, Willy Wonka.
Bye, Willie. Have a great time, Willie. Nice meeting you, Willie.
Bye. Have a wonderful time.
Bye, have a good time. No, more. Thanks, Bucket. I try. Yo! Ooh. Yo! Do you know what I found out today?
What? Hit me with it.
Somebody's gonna clip this, and I know they are.
Oh,
Never fucking play games with Rogel. Don't do it. If Rogel's played a game and he's completed it, and he asks to join you in your playthrough, don't do it. That man will single-handedly tell you every fucking thing that happens before it happens.
Oh, no.
Get into the
Oh,
get into
no.
an area, and he's killed everything. And then you're just like, what the fuck? And he'll miss all the loot, and then run away to a checkpoint, and then you miss everything. And then he'll be like, oh, there's an armor set here. You get this weapon there. There's this boss over here. You got to kill them like that. And it's just like, bro, what?
I just
So
want to play
anybody
the game.
comes across the guy called Rogel, and he's from Poland, and he's from our friends group. Don't play games with him. Don't do it. It's not worth it. Alright, that's all. Fuck Rogel. No, honestly, not really. Like I love him, but like, bless you. But oh my god, I'm losing my mind.
Thank you for the life
Thank you for life
advice.
advice, dude. Honestly, I was pulling out my hair. But I love him. But like, man, Rogel, if you see this, you fucking see this, fuck you. All right. Anyway, continue. Back to where we were.
I don't know where we were.
Oh wait, can we? Actually, no. I can't talk about that on the stream. I was gonna talk about like the video that you sent me.
Benkin, Lego, Sla, appreciate the follow, welcome. Your appointment got cancelled.
Really?
Poggers. I definitely didn't cancel it for you so you could stay here longer. That would just be paranoia.
Hopefully, it wasn't an important appointment.
So intentional. No, we're sure Rogel doesn't mean it.
No. Yeah,
But-
no.
But at the same time, you want to experience the game. You know? Like, that's like if, I don't know, there was like a co-op Pokemon, and you're like, hey, you want to play? And I'm like, sure, and I just come in with like level 100s and like steamroll everything, and you're like, okay. As you run behind, and you're like, I don't know what's happening, but okay.
That's literally it. Oh shit. Sorry.
I forget.
Be back. I actually charged my controllers today. It's kind of hype.
You charged your controllers? Oh, charge them for tomorrow.
Yeah, man.
I kind of really want to play some Population 1 off stream and just have fun with it.
Sure. Wait, we can probably get a third.
Oh, yes. Let's try to get someone in on it. Like, Potentially
Hola.
Buka.
Dude, somebody's saying hola.
I don't speak Brazilian
You gotta
Portuguese
say
though.
hola. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Wait.
That's Spanish.
Wait, am I saying something that's...
That's Spanish.
Oh. Hola.
That-
Hola. People. That's worldwide. He's Brazilian, right?
I don't know.
Oh, that's a long sentence.
So I made the easiest 15 pounds of my life over the weekend. Hear the story of my bros in the army, lazy shits. We had to roast gammon for dinner, and it's slow cooked and amazing. So we have a rule around my dad. So if we peeled the potatoes and cooked it, my bro didn't want to do it, even though it takes like 10 minutes. So he gave you 15 pounds to do it. Haha. Hey, you know. There you. There's a VR Yu-Gi-Oh game. Excuse me. Hold up. Everyone, calm down. What's it called?
Stop spreading lies about me. Bucket snitched. Yo, Bucket snitched?
Bucket.
So I didn't spread any lies. There was no lies. You go back and see if anything of what I said were lies.
Pot of Greed. I draw Pot of Greed, which lets me draw 2 cards. Which let me draw Pot of Greed. But is there a
I reckon
VR?
Jem snitched. I don't reckon.
Yeah, Gem probably snitched. Sounds like a Gem thing to do.
It totally does.
Did snitch by clipping. Bucket snitches. Everyone remember last time we did Phasmophobia? Does what it do, Yugi?
I was waiting for you so you can get... But that was after I told you! Yo, we're not having this conversation here. You know it's the truth. You know it's the fucking truth because I even said when everybody else joined the Discord, I was like, oh, don't fucking play Games of Robo.
Duel Monsters VR. I will look into that, even if it's a fan game. I will look into that. Because I would love to throw down a Yu-Gi-Oh card and actually see it, like, appear around me. Do you know how cool that would be? Like, throwing down a Blue Eyes White Dragon and seeing it go, like, and, like, fly out of nowhere. That shit would be sweet.
Like, actually, Reese?
It comes out of the card, just...
Dude, I'll buy it just for that.
Same. There's another
No, it's not.
VR mod. Wait, so what's the Discord link again? Easy. Type in !! Discord and it'll pop up. Easy as 1, 2, 3. Come with me. 1, 2, 3. Damn, Gem beat you, Bucket. Gem fast as heck. It's a fan game. They have the God cards. Hell yeah. So, with Bucket and Host, I started playing Stellaris. And it's a really confusing, complex game, and I have no idea what I'm doing. I just let Bucket and Host do everything, because I just like... Oh, wait, there I go. I've run away from home. I just like exploring, like, the planets and all, like, the little dig sites and stuff. But we accidentally got involved in a war. So I have, like, 400 of these tiny little, like, attack vessels. Meanwhile, they have these giant, like, giga fleets. But it makes me happy, because whenever my fleet flies, it shoots out these, like, neon cyberpunk pink trails. So there's just, like, hundreds of them flying. And it gets so bad that when they get in combat and start swarming something, the game starts lagging.
Wait, what's the game called?
RRDDPP12345. Appreciate the follow. Stellaris.
Oh, I thought that was the game. I was like, wait, what?
Stellaris. I have no idea what I'm doing. Apparently, Bucket says I'm doing good. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just doing my own thing. There was this faction, and they were, like, being rude to me and insulting me. So we straight up just started...
Like another player?
No, it was an AI. So we started taking them over, and we went to war with them 3 times. And after I took over all their planets, I melted down their population into, like, chemical battery soup. to power my robots. It was great.
What the fuck? This game sounds fucking crazy.
It was great. Oh, my species are all robots, and they're called the Burr. And their leader is Steve Jobs, whose title is no. So his name is Steve, and his title is Steve Jobs. So like the leader of the robots would be Steve Jobs. So if his name was Keith, his name would be like Keith Steve Jobs. But so his name is Steve Jobs. And since he's a robot, he can't die, and he's lived for like 400 years now. And at one point, we were doing like this excavation, and one of my guys, he got a new tree, and it's like, he's carefree. And then immediately he digs a little bit deeper, and it's like, he has an existential crisis, and now he's like paranoid of everything. It it made me laugh.
Wait, so is it like Space Engineer meets like...
No, it's like a real-time
MMO?
It's like a real-time strategy game. So it's like from a
fuck
top.
that. That's out of my realm.
Yeah, I don't think you would enjoy it. I think you'd enjoy the stories that come from it, but I don't think you'd enjoy playing the game.
I don't think I've got brain power. I can't even do elite.
I don't even know what I'm doing.
Fuck that.
Like, we'll be like halfway through playing, and my planet will start like falling apart. And I'm like, what's happening? And they'll be like, oh, did you remember to build these buildings on the planet while you were exploring space? And I'll be like, do what?
Yeah, fuck that.
I think one of my
No
favorite
thanks.
parts about it, though, is there's two species in it. One are these little gecko people who are like this high, have humongous eyes and little like T-Rex arms. And then these little starfish people who have like the colon 3 faces, like the uwu kind of face. And 90% of the time, they're fanatical purifiers, which means they want to wipe out the galaxy of all other races and commit complete genocide. And they're these cute little, like, geckos and starfishes, and it makes me laugh.
What the fuck? This game sounds like it's on LSD.
Yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing.
You forgot to build your flex capacitor awnings. Oh, bro. This sounds like a game that will drive me insane.
Oh, well, there goes my spine. Alright, cheers. I literally...
Isn't that light normally on?
Oh, no, no, I have booked up in time. I booked up in time.
Get him! You look anyway. Anyway, continue with the game. Continue with the game.
I don't know what else
Just
to
felt
say.
like now was the time.
We went through an L-gate portal to another dimension area, which then started a war with another faction that was in a federation with another faction. So we had a two-front war, and Bucket had to go deep into enemy territory to bombard their planet from orbit, while Host and I went to the other faction's area to start mopping up and preventing them from coming through the portal. It was wacky.
It sounds like it'd be fun for like the stories, like you said, but actually doing the mechanical to get these stories, nope. No way. I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. No thanks. Anything to do with like space, you've lost me. Even space engineers gets me fucking pissed off. Like I just can't. If you need to do any kind of number crunching, or you gotta know the planets, or you gotta know the atmospheric force with 2.567895 newtons, then no thanks. I'm out of here. I'd rather just fucking no.
I let someone else figure it out, and I'm like, just tell me what to build or where to go, and I'll do it. You figure out the numbers, the crunching, the this, the that. I'm just gonna pretend I know what's happening.
But then again, if I like learn something, like for example with DCS, like I know how to start ARP and fly an SU-27, or like the starter procedures for a Spitfire, which I don't think I'll ever use in real life, but like
You
in
never
movies and
know.
DCS, you have to do exactly what you do in real life. So you have to like, especially with the Spitfire, you have to like prime it and use the choke and make sure your air filters on the right settings so that no rocks come into the engine as you're moving it. The propeller's got to spin at the right RPM before you can put on the choke. And then when you put on the choke, it sputters. You gotta have just enough fuel mixture to start the engine so it doesn't blow up. And as soon as it starts, you gotta turn on your propeller RPM and then give a little bit of throttle, but not too much. Too much and it might blow up. And then you gotta hold the brake, but the brake is like a bicycle brake. If you think literally a bicycle brake, like it's like that, and you gotta hold it, but not too much again because you'll break the brakes. So you gotta do a little bit, and then so you gotta let her warm up, and then once she's warmed up, then you gotta Morse code air traffic control.
No, you really
You
have
can
to
take
straight up
off.
send them Morse code.
There is a Morse code switch on this Spitfire.
Oh my god.
And then you're like, hey, can I take off? And then air traffic control's like, this is ATC to big motor, got a big dick 1-1. Yeah, you're clear to take off. And then I gotta right, gets even worse. And then I gotta go right. I gotta go towards runway. So I gotta consult the map. I'm gonna say, all right, this is the active runway. This is where you're taking off. This is a taxiway. Where are the other planes in the vicinity? Oh, we're good. Then I start taxiing. All right. But if we're gonna make a left or right turn, you better be ready with your little bicycle brake and your flaps. You gotta give it just enough flap and just enough bicycle brake because too much and you'll do a 360. Too less and you'll just go straight forward. And yeah, there's more to it, but.
But that is the basics. So I hope you guys were taking notes because there will be a test at the end of the stream.
Yeah, there is a test, and if you in, you get a free Spitfire on Whisper.
No, I don't agree with this.
Like Whisper is your Spitfire, like transform like Transformers into a pink Spitfire.
Yeah, okay, so there is an anime about
Wait.
like anime girls who turn into airplanes. I vividly remember seeing a clip of this girl running it, and then she jumps to like grab a hat that was like caught in the wind, and then her arms like fold inside of themselves, and she just turns into like an Air Force jet and just flies away.
I seen something like that, but the girl jumped, and all of a sudden her arms and legs disappeared, and they turned into Goose from a cow, and then she got fucked. That's really weird. Oh damn! It's getting pretty late. I thought that's what we were. I didn't realize it was the jets that you were talking about. Sorry.
Yeah.
I thought. Yeah.
Yeah. No.
So it's not.
No.
So it's not. We're not talking about the anime hentai thing that me and you watched.
No.
Oh. Oh
No,
fuck! Sorry, man. I didn't realize.
That was supposed to be a secret.
That's we don't watch hentai, and not that's a problem if you do, because that's your and we don't watch it together on Discord because that'd be weird, right? Like two guys, friends, watching hentai of a woman who.
You are digging a really weird hole. You should just be quiet.
No.
Because the worst part is someone is gonna take this serious. There's gonna be like one of those exposed like YouTube videos. Local VTuber and best friend watch video of admitted live on stream.
We did watch a guy touch himself to, hey now, you're right, so I get your game on.
No, you did, and then you DM'd it to me, and I was disappointed.
It was funny. It was funny.
We're moving on.
It was DM'd to me. Anyway, moving on. We don't watch hentai, but if you do, that's fine. Like, it's your search history, FBI. So chat. How's everybody today? How's everybody? You could have told me that we weren't going to talk about that. Like, you could have probably sent me a message or something before stream, so I would have brought it up.
Probably should have.
Okay.
But
Yeah, probably. Right, can we go to a real subject now?
Well, I think the
It doesn't
real
involve
subject would be me wrapping up because I've been live for 3 hours.
What?
Yeah, I've been live for 3 hours.
Nah, you can't go.
Yeah.
Nah, chat. Tell him.
Nah, I go and then I call you on Discord and we hang out for a little bit.
No, but chat. We're vibing, right? Don't chat. We don't want whisper. No, what the fuck? Chat. We don't want to go, right, chat? Like we want to stay, right? Right? It's just 2 hours. Yeah, just 2 hours. You lying sack of shit.
No, my Streamlabs says 3 though. Oh,
No, don't leave us.
wait,
Yeah.
yeah,
see?
why does my Streamlabs say 3 hours and 22 seconds then?
No. See, chat. Encore. Say it with me. Encore. Wait, there's a bit delay, right? Encore. Wait, it's kind of weird because it's maybe gotta wrap it up. No, we're not. Got 2 hours. It says 2. Yeah, it's definitely 2 hours, homie. I don't think it's been 3 hours.
I didn't think so too. I thought that felt weird, but also my OVR.
It started at 8:46. Oh, it has been 2 out 3 out. No, it has been 2. It's been 2. It's been 2 exactly 2.
Alright, well, I guess cheers for that, Streamlabs, for lying to me and making me look
That's
like
fine.
a
I guess if you gotta
dingus.
go, you gotta go. I ain't gonna make you stay, but chat wanted you to stay, and I kind of wanted you to stay because you know I'm vibing, I'm chilling, and you know I know I brought up the hentai, but it was an accident, and friends make accidents, and we let's see, chat's already over it, right? Chat, I'm over it. Maybe you should try getting over it, and we should go continue streaming and have a good time, right? Right?
I also I also want to just get off and, vibe with some friends,
I mean, hey, as long as I'm still involved, I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm just trying to pretend that I'm on chat side, but if it's just me and you, like, I'm kind of down to watch some, like, videos without chat. Like, chat doesn't know, and then me and you can... Oh, I know what it is. It's because I brought up the hentai, and now you're in the mood. Oh,
yeah,
good
that's
job.
exactly
Hey,
it.
chat! Wait. I'll make an excuse. I'll make an excuse, and then you can wrap up, okay? I got you.
Alright.
Okay, hang on. Oh, fuck! You have to walk my fish, remember? You said you'd come with me.
Yeah, that's right.
Damn. Yeah. Chat, we need to go. Family emergency. So, hey, it was fun. Oh, wait, this is your...
Gee willikers, it sure was fun, but too bad that, his fish needs to be walked and given CPR. So that's what we're gonna go do.
Yep. So, wait, should I just... Yeah, I should probably just let you... Yeah, alright, I'll see you in Discord. Which hentai did you want to watch today?
Oh, you know the one,
There was one with the big...
No, you know the one.
Oh, hey.
Yeah, you know
Good
the one.
choice, good choice. If it ain't got 6 dicks, then it ain't worth it for us, you know?
Nah, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Alright, wait, where's your door? Oh, here. Alright, hey, take it easy, man. Alright, see ya.
I just kicked him out of the world. So, that's my best friend Moto. I love him, and he is a bundle of joy. But yes, thank all of y'all for coming out to come relax and chill with me. We vibed for a bit. Moto came in, caused a little bit of chaos, and I wouldn't want it any other way. We might be back tomorrow night. If not, we'll definitely be back on Tuesday. As my lovely mod Curry is dropping in the chat, there is links to the Discord, Twitter, YouTube. Join them. Come by. Come say hi. We have a wonderful time there. And no Gem, your Gem. You silly goose. But yeah, thank you guys so much for anyone who's been here a while, who's still sticking around, to all the new faces we saw today, because there's quite a bit of you guys. So thank you so much for joining me in on this adventure. And please stick around as we go to raid someone. So, please, like I said, stick around. We're gonna go raid someone, make someone else smile, spread some joy. So, Let's see who's online. Bitty 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 bum bum. Let us raid. Let's see. Curio's playing Tarkov. Tarkov? Why not? Yeah, let's send you there, Wade. So go be nice in their chat. Go spread some love, and I'll see y'all very soon.